Hello and welcome to Chair Yoga. Today I will be doing most of the practice in a chair, so any chair with a nice back is perfect. I also have a block with me today. If you've got a book, a hardback book is perfect, or maybe two of them, because I find it useful to place this on the floor for my feet. So sometimes me, because I've got very short legs, has to reach the floor a little bit. So this just brings my knees up in line with my hips. So you might want to get a book. And I also have today a strap. Now you can use a belt for this. So we'll be using that later on. So get yourself comfortable and sit down in your chair. Let's close our eyes and just come into the moment. Just allowing your hands to sit softly on your thighs. Closing the eyes. Breathing in through your nose, into your belly and out through your nose. Just beginning to tune into the breath and bring stillness to everything. So put the tip of your tongue just on the back of your teeth, where your teeth meet the roof of your mouth. Just gently there, just so that your tongue is kept still. Your eyes can either be shut, or if they're open, find a gaze point and just allow the focus to be very soft on that. And breathing, continuing to breathe and really begin to connect with our breath. Breathing in through our nose, into our belly, filling the belly up, noticing it expand, and then exhaling through the nose. And let's begin to listen to the sound of our breath. Taking one more breath here. And throughout the practice, we're going to try and keep that connection with the breath. So if you notice your attention drifting at any time during the practice, that's fine. Just draw it back to the breath. So for the next 20 minutes or so, we're really going to start to connect our mind with our body through our breath, putting to one side everything that's going on in the world and in your life at the moment, and use this time to reset. Taking 3 more breaths here. Lovely, and allowing the hands to come towards your knee. We're going to just round over our back. So from our tailbone all the way up through the spine, up past the shoulder blades, down to the crown of the head, rolling through, curling the spine, and beginning at the tailbone, let's go in the opposite direction. So allowing the tailbone to stick out. Bringing a gentle curve into the small of your back, opening your shoulders out, taking the hands away from your legs onto the chair behind you. Nice bright chest. And let's begin to curl from the tailbone all the way through, bringing those hands back to the knees, rounding through to the crown of your head. And let's start that process of opening out again from the tailbone all the way up the spine, opening up that chest, allowing the hands to come down to either side of the chair. If it's comfortable for you, you can raise the gaze up to the ceiling. And once again, rounding through from your tailbone all the way up the spine to the crown of your head. And let's take an inhale and unroll, opening out, opening the arms out. And exhaling, curling through that tailbone all the way up the spine again. One last time as we inhale, opening out the chest, bringing the arms back, having a nice gentle curve in the spine, a little arch, and exhaling, curling all the way through. And coming back up to sit tall. Good, and now we're going to come into a slight forward fold. I'll just turn my chair sideways so you can see what I mean. So from here, you can hold on to the side of the chair. We're going to bend forward from the chest. So notice that my spine is staying nice and neutral. And I'm just coming as far forward as is comfortable. If this is as much as you can come, that's absolutely fine. Throughout practice, just listen to your body and move only as far as is comfortable for your body to move. Coming forward, keeping that spine nice and straight. And coming back up to straightness. Good, let's try that again. So leaning forward through the chest, keeping the spine neutral, the shoulders back a little bit. Sometimes it can help to bring your elbows back. It will just make sure that your shoulder blades are staying nice and square as you bring the chest forward. And your gaze can come down onto the floor beneath you. And rising up. And it's really great if you can engage your core here as you fold forward and rise up. Let's do this one last time. Folding forward with the chest. Keeping that spine nice and straight. Lovely, bringing that gaze to the floor beneath you and using that core to come all the way up. Good, well done. I'm going to just move this chair around to the front again. Oop. And from here, let's raise the arms up. And as we raise the arms up, let's think about finding some space in that spine as we inhale. Almost like we're growing like a tree up from our spine. All the way up, lovely. And we're going to come into a forward fold, just like we were doing, bringing the arms down this time. Good. And rising up. Once more, bring the hands down by your side. Taking your right leg, you've got a choice here. You can cross it over if that works for you. If you've got a little bit more flexibility, you can raise it up so your ankle, or just beyond your ankle, is resting on your knee and this knee is pointing out. So it's up to you and whatever is comfortable for you. That's good. Let's take a breath here. And then let's pull the leg up as much as it will go. And that's fine if as much as it will go is this much, that's okay. Just work with your body in what it feels comfortable doing. Allowing that leg to come down onto the earth or the block, raising those arms up again. Let's forward fold. And let's rise up, bringing those hands down in a nice arch. And let's take that over to the other side. So with your left leg, either crossing it over the right, or if it's comfortable for you, you can rest just beyond your ankle on top of your your right leg. And think about that left knee pushing down towards the earth. And then bringing your knee up into your chest or as close to the chest as it will come. And if it's hard for you to get your hands around your shins, that's okay. From here, just lift from the thigh to as far as it will go. And let it come down. Raising those arms up, finding that length in the spine as we come forward into a forward fold. Lovely. Let's try that sequence again. So raising the arms up, coming into your forward fold, raising the arms up again, open them out in a lovely big arch. Let's lift that right leg up, cross it over the left, or bring the right knee out. And then let's hug it in towards the chest and let it come down to rest. Raising those arms up again, coming into your forward fold and coming up, all the way up. Let those arms come in a nice arch down, and let's lift up the left leg, crossing it over or allowing the knee to come out, all the time sitting up nice and tall, and then hugging that knee into the chest, letting the foot down onto the floor. Raise the arms up and into your forward fold, and raise the arms up again and bringing them down in an arch. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to just turn the chair around this way again so you can see me as we do a few little twists. So from here, we're going to arch that back once more, opening up the chest, raising the gaze up. And then we're going to come back to neutral spine. And then you're just going to turn on your chair so that you're sitting sideways onto it. And from here, you're going to hold on to the back of the chair and just twist our chest so our chest is facing the back of the chair as much as it can. Good. Let's see, can we hold it here for another breath? And coming back to straightness. Let's just take that over to the other side. Excuse me with my back to you. And let's take a turn. And come back to the center. Very good. And I'll turn around to face you once more. If you can take your belt, we're going to put it around our foot. And we're going to use it to help us raise our leg up and gently bring it down again. This is a good stretch for the hamstrings. So again, just go with what's comfortable for you. If it's easier for you to do this with your knee bent, that's absolutely fine. The straighter your leg is, the more stretch you'll be giving that hamstring. So be nice to yourself. Don't over push it. And once again, raising the leg up and bringing it down. Fantastic. Let's take that over to the other side. And once again, raising the leg up and bringing it down. And once more, raising it up and bringing it down. And one last time, raising it up and bringing it down. Lovely. You can put that belt to one side and holding on to the sides of your chair. Let's just lift one leg at a time without the belt. So straightening it out and bringing it back. Straightening it out and bringing it back. Let's do it twice more on each side. Good, so good for your knees. Last time. And that's it. Good. And just come forward into a resting position. Taking 2 breaths here, tuning into that breath. And coming all the way up. And from here, we're going to stand up and we're going to use the back of the chair. So try to make sure the chair is on a carpet or on a surface that isn't slippy. And if you can't find a surface like that, then maybe push the chair against a wall so it can't slip. And from here, holding on to the back of the chair, we're just going to come up onto our tippy toes and come down. And again, up onto our tippy toes and come down. Let's do that 3 more times. Up onto the tippy toes and come down. And up and down. And last time, coming up and down. And then taking this left leg, we're going to step forward, then step it to the side, and then step it behind us and bring it back to standing. Let's do that on the right side. Stepping the right foot forward, pointing the toe, stepping it out to the side, and stepping it behind. And back to center. Stepping the left foot forward, pointing the toe, and to the side, and behind, and bring it back, and over to the right foot, pointing the toe forward, bringing it to the side, and to the back, and back to where it belongs. One more time on each side, pointing that toe forward, bringing it to the side, bringing it back, and standing tall. And final time on the right side, pointing the toe forward, bringing it to the side, and bringing it back. And come to stillness. And from here, we're going to step back and have a nice long spinal stretch. So you're going to push those hips back, having a nice long spine. This is like doing a downward dog. It's the same feeling. You can bend your knees as much as you need to, because it can be quite strong on the hamstrings. So keep those knees bent if you want to. If you're up on your toes, if you can't quite get your heels to the floor, that's absolutely fine. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And walk all the way up. And standing at the chair, let's raise the arms up in the air. And bring them down to the chair. Let's step that right leg back. Bending the left knee. Let's raise the arms up. Bringing the hands onto the chair. Let's step the left leg, left foot back and push the hips back. And coming up straight, let's step the right foot forward, bending that right knee. Raise the arms up. Bringing the hands onto the back of the chair. Stepping the back foot, the left foot up. Raise the arms up once again and bring them down to rest on the chair. Let's do that one more time. Raising the arms up and bringing them down. Stepping the right leg back, bending that left knee, raising the arms up and bringing them down to the back of the chair. Stepping that left foot back, stepping both feet back a little bit. Bend those knees as much as you need to have a nice long straight spine, hips back. And let's step that right foot forward, bending that knee, raising the arms up. And bring the hands onto the back of the chair. Step that left leg up. Raise the arms up. And sweep them around. Good. And bringing yourself back around to sit on the chair. Let's just begin to unwind a little bit. We're going to allow our body to absorb all that work it's done. If it's comfortable for you to lie out flat on the floor, now is a really good time to do that. Or if it's more comfortable for you to sit in a chair, that's absolutely fine too. And let's just bring that attention to our breath once more. Breathing in through our nose, into our belly, and out through our nose. Giving ourselves permission to let go every fibre of our body. Relaxing from the tip of our head all the way through our face, our head, our neck, our shoulders and arms, our chest and belly and back, our legs and feet, just allowing it all to melt into the seat or the floor, connecting with your breath, listening to the sound of your own breathing. Breathing in through your nose, into your belly, and out through your nose. And as you're lying here, imagine yourself walking down a beach. The sand feeling lovely and warm under your feet. Listen to the sounds around you, the smells, the sun warm on your back. Find yourself a nice place to sit and just watch the world in peace and calm.